Hello again, lockpicking Paul here, and tonight I'm going to have a go at sorting out some of the clutter on my desk. I can't stand clutter, and the problem with locksport is this is a hobby predisposed towards generating desk clutter. And I get very disorganized. I've got locks everywhere and tools everywhere and you name it, bits and pieces. And one of the things that's bugging me about my picking station is this stack here. I actually like this is basically a stack of locks I have yet to pick. Apart from the top bit, I've picked all of those. They just happen to be too big to go anywhere else. So I do need to find a separate solution for that. But what these are little plastic tool trays, and they're great. The problem with these is they fill up with all sorts of stuff. You can't see what's in them, and you've got to take them all down and take them apart and have a look inside them. And it's a bit of a faff. I don't really use them as much as I thought I would, having them stacked there. I do like having the locks I know I'm going to be picking on display, because I can just glance across and sort of pick one out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully replace this red plastic bin assembly, which doesn't look very good on my desk anyway, with something else. This is it's one of those presentation port boxes you get at Christmas, and I think I can make a pretty nice lock rack out of this. And hopefully it's going to sit in here with some kind of shelving arrangement, so I can get to the locks and I can see the locks I want to pick. Plus that when I'm filming, it'll come out as a single thing, and it'll be a little less likely to fall apart as I move it. So I shall hopefully the next segment of this video will be me in the workshop making progress on this. I'll see you shortly. Right, back out in the workshop, and so I've got, this is the box I'm going to build, and this is going to be donor parts. So I'm going to need some wooden fittings of the same sort of dimensions as this one to make the slide mount, various brackets and shelves in here, and hopefully it's all going to come from this and I won't destroy it in the process of taking it apart. Just to give a rough idea, so what I've got, actually I'll show you these. These are 3D printed lock holders. These ones hold euros, and so I'm going to have 4 of them arranged on a plate, and that plate will tilt forward when the box is open, so we'll be on a sort of slight angle, and you'll be able to lift these out individually and get to the locks, and then there'll be 2 shelves above that for more irregular shaped locks. That will have a small lip and it'll be recessed. So the whole idea being is you can literally fold the whole box up, slide the lid back on and put it away, or you can have it out on display. So that's the idea. What I'm probably going to do is take these runners off of this box and attach them to the back of this one, so when the lid is taken off you can slot on the back and be in store, so I don't have any clutter, no more clutter lying around. Anyway, that's the plan. Let's see how it pans out. First job is to make the plate that those locks sit onto. Right, back in a bit. Right, so good progress being made. I've made the base plate and it fits these lock holders beautifully. They're just sat in there. They're not going to be fixed because they don't need to be fixed. In fact, I want the freedom to move them. There will be a little knob here, so I can lift this entire plate up, so when I rest the box down I can lift this up, drop the plate flat back inside and then close the lid on it all. Just need to make sure I get the spacings right with the upper shelves, but it's looking like it might work. And what else we've got? We've got like a little brass carry knob which will be on the top here, and I'm going to wax this so it's a darker finish, but retain the lovely embossing. So I think it will come out quite well. And so far all of the wood comes from the other box, so no additional wood has been required as yet. Right, another update shortly. Right, so another very quick update. I was looking for a way to get like a little knob so I could lift this up and set it down again. I've just turned this up on the lathe. I do like over-engineering stuff. So yeah, nice little brass lug. I've even got a hole in it so I can put a little metal ring in there. I may or may not do that, but it's going to sit in the centre here. I'll just drill a little hole in here, glue this in, and that will be the knob that will lift the plate up and down with. So nice and subtle. Bit of spare brass I had lying around. Came out really well. Right, back in a moment. Right then, so nearly done. Just got to clean it because 15 years in the cellar has done this no favours, and give it a solid wax. So it should come up darker, hopefully. It's a bit too light at the moment. And so what we've got is this. This sort of comes forward, slots in there like so. Pretty nice. I'm actually amazed at how well it's come out. So I'll get that all waxed, hopefully polished, and we'll show it with some locks in it. That, by the way, is the remaining parts of the donor box, so I did use quite a lot of it. I am pleased with how well it's come out. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Well, here we are with the finished item, and it's come out surprisingly well. So wood could probably do with another coat of wax. It's a little darker than it was, but it's not as dark as I need it to be to match the rest of the wood in my study. But it's getting there, and these work really well. So if I want to take a lock out, you take one of these assemblies out, take what you need, put it back, and it just slots in a treat. So there's no need to sort of fix them in place. But all in all, it holds 20 locks very comfortably, which is more than the plastic boxes did before. And this will just sit over here like so, and I can be distracted by all of the locks I haven't yet picked. So really a really pleasing outcome. Chuffed to bits with that, and the handle works, so that's all good. Right, I think I need a glass of port. This has made me thirsty. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, one final thing before we go, I just wanted to pick up on something that I got that Sadistic Picker did. So just going to take this out here and just scan around. A while back he was talking about one of his challenge coin cases, and I got one of these. I used Lockchuck's Amazon hack. So this came from the States because they don't do challenge coins in Europe really. So these are very much an American thing, and this came from Amazon using the Lockchuck region hack. No postage. It's just fantastic. So I paid American prices and American shipping, I guess, but I don't know how that works. It works, and I got a great case. And also, while we're here, McDonald Pour just got your chip and your plectrum and your sticker. Thank you very much. So yeah, nice, and cool idea by Sadistic for that. So there you go. Quite an interesting use for an old port case. Hopefully you found that interesting. Cheers.